Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Alright, as promised, we're picking up where we left off and we are getting ready to move up towards Helios 1. Why, do you ask? Because it's a place and it's close by where we can fast travel, so that's it. That's what reason do you need? Why are we unavailable to fast travel? We were unavailable to fast travel last time I tested it. Very specifically. Oh, you dirty dogs. Okay, fine. Fine, if that's how we gotta play it, that's how we gotta play it. But I promise you I looked, and it said we could fast travel. So now we need to get out of this place. I was all set, too. I was all like, I kept my promise, we're picking up here and we'll fast travel out. And then it didn't work, and now I'm a liar and I feel bad. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I think it's quickest to go down here and up the ladder than to try to find my way through that maze of a factory. Alrighty then. Down we go. This is where we killed the boss, and back through here he was guarding the basement. I'm so thrilled that things are moving along, that I have two kick-butt companions, one of whom might be leading me on a different quest line altogether. I'm glad I went back and took the time to repair that little robot. I wonder if I can get down into that basement area now. Not that I want to, because it's... Oh, there were 3 rockets. What the frick was I talking about? Oh, they took all the radioactive stuff with them. But can I get down there? No. There's a door there, so you think you'd be able to, but... And you might still be able to. There might be a weird path somewhere. Alrighty. Okay, so... Let's fast travel up to the junk cellar, not sailor. She doesn't get on a boat. And let's just talk to her. Hey, why are you running? What's going on?
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Just chatting. What do you know about Helios 1?
The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them. I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since.
Why do they call you Old Lady Gibson?
Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest.
Oh.
I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed.
I want to tell you that living long is an accomplishment, but there's a lot of old people wandering around here, so I don't know if that's exactly true. Laser rifle beam splitter creates 2 beams that together do increased damage. That's awesome. But I think that's a bit of a waste of our money. It's like everything we have. So I don't know that that is in service of us as a whole. Anything that might be worth selling to her, however, could be good. But I don't think there's that either. I think we've done a pretty good job of keeping things slim. Alright. What about repairing? She could repair some stuff for... Whoa! For gigantic amounts of money. No thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Appreciate your time. We want to get a different weapon because we just picked up the soldier perk. So A, let's get our patrol armor back on because, of course. And B, let's go back to the... let's go back to the cowboy repeater or the... Let's use the service rifle. We'll use up this ammo as much as we can. This must be Helios. Oh, for God's sake. Are you serious? How can we gain more infamy with these guys? We have literally gone hand over foot with them. They're so good, though. My guys are so good. Nope. Nope. You know, there ain't gonna be a lot of times when I do this. There ain't gonna be. But no. No, 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 no. They are not taking away my guy for some stupid... It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I don't need to talk to her. There was nothing that came of it. It's just no. No, I refuse. I utterly and completely refuse. These guys are so up my butt. I know we can end up taking them, you know, overall, but just beyond the pale. I'm so sick of them. Plasma rifle is 31, 53 DPS. It's probably still the best way to go overall. Although I'm still getting good play out of that. They just appeared out of nowhere. And they might not be here this time. Okay, good. Screw those guys. I just can't do it. I can't lose my guy to random assassins. That are like way overpowered. Like beyond the pale overpowered. Helios 1. The NCR took it over and we're dressed as NCR, so that should be a good thing for us. What is that? Solar panels? That makes sense with the name, but let's see what's going on with these fine members of the community. You look like you'd be the one to talk to.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw this in the distance and wanted to investigate.
Or you're a Legion spy trying to infiltrate our perimeter. Give me one good reason I should let you through.
Cool. Science. I know your solar tower isn't collecting much sunlight. I can help.
No need. We already have an expert hard at work on it. Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. I guess you couldn't do any worse. Have him fill you in on the details. He's in the back of the building. You'll know him when you see him.
Sweet.
Keeps his sunglasses on all the time, even when he's sleeping.
Well, they should be broken by now. Should there be more people defending this plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
Why was the Brotherhood here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
Why are you here instead of the front lines?
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
Okay. Alright.
Later.
Later. So we need to go talk to your boy. Okay, can't take ammunition if the box is empty. Whoa, that is a sickly looking dog. Dude. You need to go talk to old lady what's-her-face. She has better, healthier animals than you do. Boone, just jumping in and having conversations. Good for you, man. You're just a trooper. You're not going to help me. You're just a trooper. You're not going to help me. I'll take those 10mm rounds. Why not? What's in the terminal? Archimedes testing. On Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of Archimedes and its connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon is ceased and an all clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all employees on file and are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. The initial testing of Archimedes was a success, though not an unqualified one. Several minor systems were overloaded, despite all precautions taken, and 2.5 minutes of downtime following the test is something we can work on improving. More importantly, we received reports from nearby facilities that they experienced system frying power fluctuations at the time of the test, notably the Black Mountain Communications Array and the military bunkers at the Hidden Valley. We're going to make it priority next time to prevent such collateral damage. Brigadier General Scott Lowe of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, we will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone that you observe thorough grooming and hygiene regimens and dress neatly while the General is with us. The General expects the best from all of his men, and Poseidon men should be no different than the presence of such a fine and decorated soldier. Can I tell him? Can I Tell Him, a Poseidon Energy publication for new employees. As a member of the Poseidon family, it will be natural for you to become enthusiastic about the incredible endeavors you'll be undertaking with us, and to want to tell others. But just a second there, my good man. Let's take a minute and consider what could happen if information fell into the wrong hands, and whose hands those might be. Can I tell my wife? Well, let's say you do. You tell her not to tell anyone. Your bond is sacred, but a woman's idle tongue is the devil's plaything. No sooner do you leave for work the next day than she's on the phone telling her best friend Candy. Then Candy tells Gertie. Gertie tells Maxine. Maxine tells Lulu, and while Lulu is telling Doris, a Chinese agent posing as an American operator listens in, and the next thing she's on the line with the Forbidden City, singing like a treasonous canary. The following day, you and your wife are bound in shackles in China, is sitting at the controls of our entire arsenal. Can I tell my children? What father would want his kids to look up to him? Don't be that father. One day at school, Ivan Bulikov will get some more than lunch money out of your kids. He'll have national secrets. And while they're parading him through Red Square as a national hero, your children will be working in forced labor camps right next to you and your beautiful young wife, who's now wrinkled and homely since the communists have banned makeup because it expresses individuality. Can I tell my drinking buddies? Surely, if there's someone safe a man can place his trust, it's with his other male friends. But how much do you really know about them? Are they friends or comrades? Don't be too sure. Even the most transparent window can hide secrets when it's lined with iron curtains. Always remember, you're a member of two families now, and you have obligations to both. But your obligation to the Poseidon family is greater, because while your children may misbehave and your friends may change and your wife may nag and cheat on you, Poseidon Energy will always be paying for and protecting your way of life. Don't tell anybody about anything with the projects of Poseidon Energy. When pressed, tell them that your job is repetitive and not worth discussing. But the company is nurturing, it gives good benefits, and is always looking for new talent. And oh my god, that's the best thing I've read in this game so far. That was freaking hilarious, man. That was freaking hilarious. How many job sites are like that? Like, family's important, but we're also family, and we're slightly more important than your family.
I don't think anyone's coming.
Oh, that was great. I didn't know you guys would just give me free run of stuff. That's pretty cool. A door to the Mojave Wasteland. Why would I need to lockpick a door out of the building? That seems counterintuitive. Hey, look at you guarding this hallway. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. There's a lot. This is... I hope this isn't as bad as the rocket facility, because that place was a nightmare to navigate. We're looking for a man with sunglasses at night. So he can see. Okay. A catwalk exit back onto the catwalk. And another guy with a ratty old dog. Oh, I hit your dog in the butt. I'm sorry. And we're back in the front. Back in the front. You will do what I say when I say back in the front. Who am I looking for? Not who am I looking for. Where is this guy that I'm looking for? I don't want to pick the lock because it's bad and I will get in trouble. It's a very funny thing to say when you're a fresh apple. When you're walking around like carrying a gun at all times and you have laid waste to many human beings on your way here. What is this? Journal of Medicine. Hey, that doesn't count as stealing. This is so cool. Eastern Reflector Control Terminal Password. Yes. Okay, let's do a couple things here real quick. First, no. This is an automatic what? Automatic medicine increased by 3. That's awesome. Now, data. Oh, that's our password. I'll remember that, of course. More passwords. Activate terminal. Archimedes testing results. Yep, been there. Been there, done that. This is an interesting place you have here. It's really convoluted. That thing I was hoping it wouldn't be. Alright, down here. This might be where the guy is. What is that? Just a burned book? Metal box? Always hide secrets? Not this time. Here he is. Fresh apple. Apple a day keeps the mad doctor away. Alright, so I hear you're bad at your job.
Hey, who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What do you do here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
That's gross, dude. What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes.
1%?
Trouble
Yeah.
is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean.
Oh my god.
Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
You have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
You are an absolute idiot. How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Wow.
Here, you want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Of course you did. Wow. This guy has failed upward in a dramatic capacity.
Hello.
What about you?
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
I'm a soldiertist. More of a drifter.
I see. Then you must have some special business here for them to have let you through.
They're looking for help getting this plant running.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
Let's do this. This is your turf. For all I know, you could have killed me for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
I do what's necessary to keep the peace.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
Interesting. There's more to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
Yeah, Archimedes was the one, it was on a Mythbusters episode. He tried to build a death ray with mirrors, so I think that's what they're hinting at here. Archimedes was a weapon they built here?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
Interesting. The Brotherhood knew about Archimedes?
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
The NCR has asked me to increase the plant's output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser.
Nice.
I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Sweet. Why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
Okay. The NCR doesn't know about the weapon?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Guy's a moron. Where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
All right. Nice talking to you.
Bye.
Ignacio. The most level-headed human being I've met here so far. Yeah, I guess we'll get out. And go take a look at these. This is the tower they're talking about. Security. But we want to look down here and talk about passwords and mirror rotation and all those kinds of cool things. See, I sound as smart as fantastic, don't I? Alright, let's see. Let's not get bear trapped while we're doing this. Is that mines too? What the frick, people? Let's get my pistol out. And let's try and take these off our plate, shall we? I don't want to get... I don't want to get blown up. There we go. Hey, you guys booby-trapped the thing I'm trying to work with here, so don't go yelling at me. Okay, that was stupid. Rigged shotgun. Okay. Here we go. Log on admin. Enter password now. Password entered. Reset mainframe connection. Connection reset. Waiting for mainframe. Alright. We are not dealing with Archimedes testing. That would be a bad thing. Alright, so that's one password. Now we need to find another one. Probably in these tents right here. Yep, here we go. Is something gonna attack me in here?
Can't run from me. Heads up.
What the frick? Sorry, pup. Sorry, pup. Oh, poor puppy. Okay. Hey, you put feral guard dogs in here. That's crazy pants. Hopefully that doesn't get us shot by these guys now, because that would suck. Reset mainframe connection. Alright. Connect to Helios 1. Use the Helios 1 mainframe to send the power to a destination of your choosing. Optional, arm Archimedes to wipe out all NCR soldiers. Why would I want to do that? Like I said, there ain't nobody in this game that's going to be like perfect, but the NCR by far are the least problematic group that we have out here. Like, by a long shot. So I don't think I'm going to be going into this ready to wipe them out. Okay, solar collection tower. Where's my boy? There's my boy and my other boy. Let's go ahead and save before things get hinky here. Alright, let's take a quick peek around. Are these just empty cans? Yes, just empty cans. That's fine. Alright, we got security systems going on in here. What the frick was that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I see. I see the problem here. I'd say I want to like switch weapons, please. Let's go plasma rifle on these guys. Are we good? Woo! Wow, okay. Are you guys alright? Boone? You're looking okay? Edie? You're looking just fine. Alrighty. You know what? This is going to be a bigger undertaking than I originally thought. So why don't we... Okay. Why don't we go ahead and call it right here, and we'll pick up next time. Looks like we can handle ourselves pretty well in here, though. We got shot up pretty good, and nobody's looking worse for the wear. So next time, we're going to get us some power out to the wasteland. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you come for the next one. But until then, take care of yourselves.